Good evening once again and welcome everybody back to the gym at Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers for 2015 WPIL Section 1 Volleyball. I'm Kevin McGahee, behind the camera Mike DeSantis tonight. And tonight we've got in the gym with us the Blackhawks of Bethel Park High School. I just took one look down there. We're both playing in gray. So for this first set, the Bethel Park Blackhawks will be playing in the gray jerseys right to left. The Panthers in the gray and white, going left to right. Bethel Park currently here, almost 2/3 of the way through the season. A top Section 1 with an unblemished, and I do mean unblemished, 8-0 record. Bethel Park having not so far even lost a set. The Panthers in with a 4-3 section record. A lot of volleyball left to play, and it will be Bethel Park with the opening salvo. We'll see how the Panthers do. Bethel Park took a 3-0 contest at their place a couple of weeks ago. The first attack by number 10, Jacob Dixon, a junior hitter, and the Panthers get the first point of the match. Quick substitution, number 11, Eric Lehman, the setter, goes out. Number 5 on the floor. That's Pat Vopel from the left side. Oh, and the Panthers back-to-back points to open the contest. 2-0 Panthers here early in the first set. Billy Smith once again with a serve. Comes up short, Billy Smith. It is early in the contest. They'll get that kind of stuff sorted out. But right now, the side out and the point go over to the Blackhawks. Smith with a set from the left side. Pat Vopel sliced it across the front of the net, but out of bounds. And just like that, we're all tied up at 2-2. Michael Capusta, the sophomore, with that serve. Joey DiGiorno. Kind of interesting, a lift call, but not really. Joey DiGiorno actually got that ball in play, but the up official called it a lift, so it's a point. Bethel Park, they're up 3-2. Still wonder why in the world that call was made. Over the top and down in the back left corner. That is Brad Kolditz, the leading attacker for the Panthers all season long. That's a point, Bethel Park. 4-2, Blackhawks. Pat Vopel into the Bethel Park block, and there's one. Pat Vopel with his first kill of the night. And it is Brad Kolditz back for the St. Clair serve, trailing 3-4 here early in set number 1. And that drops in for an ace. Just what you want to do, drop a top spin serve on the back line. Freezes the defense, and that is a point Panthers. Another jump serve for Brad Kolditz that leaves you that time. Handled nicely by the Hawks. It goes out from the back row. And the Panthers grab the lead back at 5-4. Brad Kolditz again with that jump serve. Over the top it goes. At the net. Over the top, just touched over a little too much air under that. Bethel Park covered it nicely. And from the left side, Jacob Dixon. Only a junior, but can jump and hit. Point side out, Bethel Park. Number 1, Brandon Thorson, a junior, and the Blackhawks setter back for the Bethel serve. Nothing fancy over the top. DiGiorno, Billy Smith, back set right side off the block, and oh, it does drop. Point Panthers. Jacob Ty with the Panthers serve. A little short back set, and down it goes again. Brandon Thorson. Good set, good finish. Bethel Park Kames trading points. For now, we're all tied up at 6-all. Still early in the first set. As you know, this is a best-of-5 match. The first one to win 3 sets takes the match. An ace. From Jacob Dixon. Another jump serve and a good one. Brad Kolditz handles it. Billy Smith with a set to the left side. Up over the top and right into the Bethel Park block. That was number 21, Garrett O'Grady. But right into the Blackhawk block. They've now got a 2-point lead at 8-6. Dixon again with a serve. Over the top and a good one. Just zaps right back. Well, Bethel didn't expect that, but a great dig by Dixon. And, oh, too bad. A net violation. Pat Vopel. They got the block down and the stuff, but Pat Vopel got in the net. That's a no-no. It's a dead ball and a violation, and another point for Bethel Park. Service error. Gives the possession right back to the Panthers, trailing by 2, 9-7 Blackhawks. Still here in the first set. Pat Vopel goes out, and Eric Lehman comes in to play back row. Over the top. Nice and easy does it. From the back row, it is Dixon again. That lands out. Dixon looks like their go-to guy, and I think he's handled it on every sequence so far for the Blackhawks. Lehman again. Panthers trail by 1. Short set and just rolled over the top. Well, another lift called. That's like palming a basketball. You can't scoop it up from the bottom and keep your hand on it. You have to hit it, not carry it up. Point and side out, Blackhawks. Good set from the back row, Brad Kolditz, but right at Jacob Dixon. Strong hit by Michael Kapusta, handled by the St. Clair defense. And Brad Kolditz hammering it home, my goodness. Whistled one to the right of Jacob Dixon, and that's Brad Kolditz. With kill number 1 on the night, Garrett O'Grady heads out. And number 15, Max DeYoung, the senior outside hitter, on for the serve in the back row. Quick set, tapped over, nobody covering. And that's Noah Blank, senior hitter for Bethel Park. Gets credit for that point in the side out. 11-9, Blackhawks lead. Stephen Iben. Quick set over the top, and now got under it, not done enough to get it down on the floor. And another one just tapped down. Well, you get up that high over the net, you can pretty much do what you want with it. And the Panthers, once again for the second time, trail by 3. Stephen Iben, a jump serve again for Bethel Park. Good one, handled nicely by Max DeYoung. Brad Kolditz, a slicing attack to the back right corner. Good set, good finish. Caleb Pearson, number 23, checks in for Bethel Park. Stephen Iben, senior hitter, to the bench. 12-10, Panthers trail by 2. Short set. And the Panthers get a free ball out of it. Eric Lehman the set. Brad Kolditz. Net violation. We got the point either way. But somebody from Bethel Park was in the net. First one of those for the Panthers. And it's sophomore now, number 22, Nolan Kondrich, back for the serve. From the back row, the slicing attack to the right side by Jacob Dixon again. So Dixon is 6'6". Why? Why don't they move into the St. Clair district? I will never know. Noah Blank again with the serve, and it goes long. Pretty good looking serve, but it ended up about 3 feet beyond the end line, and the Panthers still in this thing at 13-12. Billy Smith with the serve. It's been a close set all the way along here. Nobody's led by more than 3. To the left side, Dixon again hammering that one home. There's just not much Max DeYoung could do about that. Good placement, good speed, good finish for Jacob Dixon. Over the top. The Panthers could use one right here. Brad Kolditz off the block and down. Kill number 3 for Brad Kolditz. Max DeYoung out. Garrett O'Grady checks back in. And it's Brad Kolditz with the jump serve over the top. Not a lot on it at the net. Touched over on the second touch. Naturally, the defense was expecting a bump or a set and an attack. They didn't get it. The setter touched that one over. Billy Smith, short set. Oh, but right into the block. Well, Jacob Ty was going to take care of that, but hit it right into the Blackhawk block, and they've got that 3-point lead back again. Now it's 16-13 Bethel Park. Up, over it goes, the overpass. At the net, Dixon again, off. No, it does land in. Hard for me to see. I didn't know whether it landed out or in. It did land in. For Dixon again, 17-13, 4-point Bethel Park lead. DeGiorno. Smith, back set. Was outside. Hard for you to see on the TV screen, I know, but there's a red and white alternating color to this post, an antenna that sits right on the net there. That denotes the out of bounds. That attack went to the near side of that near post. That's out of bounds with the dead ball and a point for Bethel Park and a 5-point lead at 18-13. Not much offense to talk about so far for the Panthers. Brad Kolditz with 3 kills, Pat Vopel with 2, and Brad Kolditz with 1 ace. That pretty much sums up the offense for the Panthers so far. Defense has been playing pretty well. Handling these serves, but there's just not much anybody can do about Jacob Dixon, the big hitter for Bethel Park, and he's only a junior, and is probably the primary reason why right now Bethel sits atop Section 1. In fact, I think all of Whoopial, according to the MSA Sports Network, with an 8-0 section record. I'm not so sure what they've done overall, but they have not lost a single set yet. Panthers like to do some damage about that, and we shall soon see. Brandon Thorson, this Bethel Park serve. And sliced down it goes. Garrett O'Grady, not with a lot of power, but finesse took that one. Panthers get the side out and the point. 18-14. Bethel leads here in the first set. And an ace by Jacob Ty. Just tying up the defender. It rolled off his right wrist in the second ace of the night for the Panthers. Puts the point in the book, and the Panthers back within 3. Dixon again. 6-6. Walloping the doggone thing. And he will step back for the serve. 19-15. 4-point Blackhawk lead. Jump serve and a good one. Brad Kolditz. The good bump. And Nolan Kondrich. The good finish. Nolan Kondrich first kill tonight, and that's what the Panthers have to do, is get that first bump set attack before Bethel has a chance to do anything with it. Eric Lehman. Nice easy serve to the near side. Rescued by Kolditz. Oh my goodness, well, kind of confusing. The set went right to the net. Not a lot the Blackhawks could do about it. Panthers get one more point and creep back within 2. 19-17. Bethel Park with the lead. From the back row, Dixon again. He doesn't have to be right at the net. And there's just not a whole lot you can do to defend stuff like that. 20-17. Bethel with a 3-point lead. Brad Kolditz off the block and rescued. It's still in play. It'll be Dixon again from the back row, just overhanding it. Panthers not quick enough to cover. Dixon one more point and a 21-17 4-point lead. From the back row, Brad Kolditz now zipping it home, and it lands out. Just out to the far side. He had a great look at that. Tried to sneak it inside the far sideline, did not. 22-17. Short set and over the top, Kolditz with it. Billy Smith taps it over. And that will be a lift called for Bethel. Some quick reactions by the Panthers to keep that one in play. 4 points is the deficit, 22-18. Next to Young the serve. Quick set, over the top it goes. Finally, different name to call. Noah Blank with the score this time for Bethel, 23-18. Panthers need a few in a row right now. Stephen Iben with the serve, and a good one. It's an ace for Iben. Senior, 6'2". 10 6-footers and above for Bethel, and a back-to-back service aces puts set number 1 in the books for the Bethel Park Blackhawks, and their unblemished set record for the season continues. 25-18 the score. Stick with us, everybody. Mike and I'll be right back to bring you the second set. Welcome back, volleyball fans. We are right back with you. Kevin McGahey's still here with a voiceover. Mike DeSantis behind the camera. And there's only one set in the book so far. Bethel Park took the first one 25-18. And it is Eric Lehman. Now the Panthers playing right to the left. Way up in the structure and over. Well, you couldn't see it on the screen, but there's a lot of structure up there, including basketball hoops. I think Brad Kolitz was hoping it would bounce off one of those and come down. It did not, and the Blackhawks open up the set 2 scoring with the first point. Noah Blank with the serve, and Nolan Kondrich with the St. Clair finish to even us all up at 1 here early in set 2. Max DeYoung comes in. Garrett O'Grady, 21, goes out, and that is Max DeYoung back to the back line for the serve. Over the top. There's the quick set. Well, a set was low, and Dixon still took care of it with the slicing attack for the kill. 2-1. Blackhawks with the lead. Little punch serve. Joey DeSantis just grabbing that thing off the polyurethane. Dixon again off the St. Clair block. To Brad Kolitz on the left side, and it goes just long. No, it is a tip ball. It is. There's the sign. Didn't see that the first time by. Panthers get credit for the point. Somebody in Bethel Park didn't clip their fingernails this week. Panthers get the point and are back within 3-2. Short set, and Dixon sails it way long that time. 10 or 15 feet beyond the end line. Panthers get the gift, and we're all tied up at 3. This one's going to be close, just like the first set was close. Net violation. Here I am looking the other way all the time. I'm glad they have whistles and hand signals so I know what in the world is going on. But it was a Panthers net violation trying to set up the block. 4-3 Bethel. Brandon Thorson the serve, and out it goes. Third service error tonight for Bethel. Panthers have only one. Pat Vopel, number 5, checks in. Eric Lehman for the Panthers, number 11, is checking out. Billy Smith, little punch serve. It's in to the far side. Oh, my goodness, the Pat Vopel block for the point. Nicely done, Stephen Iben for Bethel with the attack, but Pat Vopel with the stuff. There's the quick set. And down it goes off Bill Smith. Not much he could do about that. Number 14, Nathan Harold, a senior 6'4" hitter with that kill. 5-all, second set. Blackhawks already with one set in the books. And it is Jacob Dixon with a huge jump serve. Joey DeSantis handles it, and Brad Kolditz tips it off a block, and down it goes. Jacob Ty with his first point tonight. And a 6-5 Panther lead. Uncharacteristic confusion by the Blackhawks. It's Brad Kolditz with a jump serve over the top. Right to Dixon, and from the right side, off the hand of Billy Smith, that's Nathan Harold again. 6-all. Derek Miller, the libero for Bethel Park. There's the set to the right side, and Pat Vopel off the block and down. 3 kills for Pat Vopel tonight. Nicely executed, well finished. 7-6 Panthers lead, and it is Jacob Ty for the serve. At the net. A roofing call. Oh my goodness. Well, it's sort of like goaltending in basketball, where you're supposed to keep to your side of the net, but it's sort of a judgment call. Worked against us that time, but we're all tied up at 7. And Garrett O'Grady, leaping lizard. You see how high he got and whistled that thing down the back line. 2 kills for Garrett O'Grady. Eric Lehman back in for the serve. Set back to the left side off the block. Still in play. Garrett O'Grady got to it. Joey DeSantis covering the Dixon hit. And just touched over by Brandon Thorson, the setter. Right into the center of the St. Clair defense. 8-all the score here in set 2. Noah Blank, the serve. Nolan Condrich, oh, the set just wasn't high enough for him. He whacks it into the St. Clair net. Point Bethel and a 9-8 lead. This one's close, just like the last one, till it kind of got away toward the end. Brad Kolditz just out, no tip. Point Bethel Park. Noah Blank again with a serve. Bethel leading by 2 now, 10-8. Jump serve over the top. Joey DeSantis, short set. Nolan Condrich off the block and down. Net violation anyway. It was a Panthers point either way, as number 30 Michael Capusta got into the net. Max DeYoung now with the St. Clair. Oh, serve and comes up just short. Yep. Max, I bet, will like to have that one back, but that's not an approved rule in this league. 11-9. Bethel with a lead. That's Capusta serving. Back to the near side. Brad Kolditz has got it down. Little low. Everybody's asking for a tip ball. Linesman called it a tip ball indeed. I missed it. Wish we had instant replay so I could describe it to you, but I don't. We'll just take their word for it that it's Panther ball. Trailing 11-10 from the back row. That one goes out. Nice looking attack, but it went about 9 inches long, and 11-all. Here's the score in the second set. Panthers taking advantage of mistakes and a little bit of good offense, and a block on Dixon. Nice, finally. Touched over, covered by Brad Kolditz. He'll get it right back, and we are still in play. Oh, and Dixon takes care of it that time. Right in front of the St. Clair defense. Back row, rather. Bethel gets the side out and the point and the lead at 12-11. Set 2. We're trying to get the substitutions straight here. Bill Smith looks like he might have turned an ankle or something. He landed up under the net just then. Yeah, he's limping a bit. He's favoring his right leg. We have a substitute in, and that is an ace for Bethel Park. Substitute on the floor, Tanner Alaz, and number 4 will fill in for Billy. Let's see who's doing the setting. Looks like Eric Lehman, the number 11, will be doing the setting. Back to back. Aces. That one fooled Joey DiGiorno. He will check out. Nolan Condrich in. Brad Kolditz with the bump. Allows and gives Bethel Park the free ball. Short set, tapped over. Pancake move by Eric Lehman, but not enough. Pancake is when you put your palm on the floor, the ball hits on the back of your hand and can be counted as still in play. Just not enough on it to keep it going. 15-11, 4-point Blackhawk lead. From the left side, Brad Kolditz hitting it long and wide again, though. Oh, my goodness, he had a good look, and Josh Ficcarelli takes a quick timeout. Panthers coach trying to calm everybody down. Panthers were tied up at 11 not that long ago, and the Blackhawks have run off 5 consecutive points for a 16-11 lead. Brad Kolditz leading all Panthers attackers with only 4 kills. Pat Vopel and Nolan Condrich, the sophomore, number 22, tied with 3 each. Garrett O'Grady, 2. Jacob Ty with 1. That's about it for Panthers offense. That's only 13 kills out of 29 points. 2 aces, 1 for Brad Kolditz, 1 for Jacob Ty, and a block for a point off Pat Vopel. That came earlier in this set. But the Panthers could use it. This is right about where they where Panthers started to trail last time, right in these mid-teens after playing it close for most of the first part of the first set. Brandon Thorson, the Bethel Park serve to the near side. Brad Kolditz off the block and down. Not the speediest point you'll ever see, but it's not always how hard you hit him. It is indeed where, and Brad Kolditz get credit for that point. Tanner Alazan, the serve, and Dixon over the top. Not a lot of power on it. On the second touch, that one is still in play. Nicely covered by the Blackhawks. From the back row, wow, Max DeYoung pulling duty there. And Brad Kolditz, lift is the call. So the Panthers get 2 of those 5 right back. 16-13 the score. Second set still. Tanner Alazan with the serve. To the far side. Oh, my goodness. Alazan just getting in the way of that. And Brad Kolditz, nothing much on it. Still in play. Sort of a free ball for Bethel. Nolan Condrich with it. Back it comes and over it goes. Good defense being played by the Panthers. Short set. Oh, Dixon hit it. It's still in play. Free ball. Hawks left side up and, oh my goodness, still in play. Nice rally, the best we've seen. Max DeYoung just over the top. And Max DeYoung finishing off that terrific St. Clair rally. It's a little 3-point run for the Panthers to get back within 2. On the second touch, oh, almost. Alausen just about a half step slow. Blackhawks get the side out and the point, and it's Jacob Dixon for the jump serve, and a good one. Max DeYoung. There's the set. Brad Kolditz with the attack and lands in. Kolditz, 6 kills now for Brad. Panthers keep it close, back within 2. 17-15 the score here in the second set. And it is the aforementioned Brad Kolditz with a jump serve. A lot of air under it. And to the left side. The call is out. Out it is off the hands of number 17, Stephen Iben. The Panthers got 4 of those 5 back. 17-16 Hawks. From the back row. Oh, no. Brad Kolditz scraping it off the floor. And Eric Lehman on the second touch off to Bethel Park hands. And we are all tied up together at 17. Kolditz again with a serve. No, goes just long. He's trying to dump it on that back line. Went about 1.5 feet long. Service error. Panthers will get that one back. Good serve. Double hit is the call. First one of those of the night. It went over to Jacob Ty. He's not a setter. He got 2 hands on it, but put too much spin on the ball on that second touch. Timeout called Upper St. Clair. Well, as I was saying, if you don't know it, that second touch cannot have spin put on it. It's a double hit call if the official can hear two distinct touches by the hands or there's too much spin put on the ball. That's a violation and a point side out for the other team, which is, of course, Bethel Park in this case. They will get the benefit of that point, and it's 19-17. Panthers keeping it close. Trailing by 2 and a couple more good breaks like we just had, and this thing could be tied up here in the second set as we get into 20-point territory. Panthers game here. Panthers playing some decent defense, and somewhere in this set, the Hawks have not used number 10, Jacob Dixon, as much as they did in that first set. And the Panthers now have used both of their timeouts for this set. Each team gets 2 timeouts per set. Panthers have used theirs. Bethel still has their 2. Garrett O'Grady, but right into the Bethel double block. The Hawk lead is 3, 20-17. Panthers could use one right here. Little short set. And that is Jacob Ty with his second kill. Right down the front of the Bethel Park defense. Perfectly done. Panthers need 2. How about it, Jacob? What do you got in that serving basket? It is Dixon. It is recovered by Kolditz. There's the set. O'Grady off a block and down. Garrett O'Grady. Well, who knows? It might have gone long, but Derek Miller in the black libero jersey chose to play it, and the Panthers trail by 1, 19 rather. Jacob Ty the serve. Quick set, and off the block it goes. Noah Blank, number 15, for Bethel, and it'll be Stephen Iben. Bethel has not substituted here. They've been using the same 6 guys. Oh, service error. Kind of timely having that happen. The Panthers still hanging in there, trailing by 1, 21-20. The set goes to 25, and somebody has to win it by 2. Eric Lehman to serve. Can the Panthers come through with a little defense right now? Oh, a slicer right down to the back row off Noah Blank. Bethel can trade points from here on out. Upper St. Clair can't afford the same thing. Panthers need the point right here. Blank again with a serve. Joey DiGiorno. Eric Lehman. And Brad Kolditz, but now could not find the wood floor. Free ball again, Panthers. To the near side. Garrett O'Grady does, though. Garrett O'Grady off the wrist of Noah Blank. 22-21. Max DeYoung trying to tie this set up. Dixon, Joey DiGiorno pops it right back. Oh, just too much on it. He got it back over the net, but a little too much. It sort of soars into the Bethel Park bench. Mike Kapusta with the serve at the net. Oh, my goodness. Nicely done. Nolan Kondrich, the sophomore. Come on, Panthers. 23-22. Let's get this thing tied up. And take a set. Let's not come this close and not get it. From the back row, it is out. And we are tied up at 23. Now, if you've seen these matches, you know what happens here. If a team wins the next 2 points, the second set is over. If it ends up at 24 all, we play bonus volleyball until somebody does win it. Dixon off the St. Clair with a good block. Here it comes again. Dixon will get another whack at it. Touched over. Pancaked. Oh, my goodness, a tremendous pancake move. But not enough to keep it in play. It went backwards instead of to the Bethel Park side now. The Hawks lead by 1. If the Panthers can get this point, we will play bonus second set volleyball. There's the set. Brad Kolditz couldn't get enough on it. To the far side. Just touched over and down. Oh, well. A finesse shot from Stephen Ivan gives the second set to the Bethel Park Blackhawks, 25-23. Panthers came close, but just not enough to get over the top. Stay with us, everybody. Third set volleyball coming right up. Thanks for hanging with us, everybody. It is still Kevin McGahey here with you and Mike DeSantis behind the camera. Well, the Panthers put up a really good fight there in the second set, losing by just 2 measly points, 25-23. But a set is a set, and the unblemished set record for the Bethel Park Hawks this season continues intact. It's a 2-sets-to-love lead right now for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. If they take this one, everybody goes home early, and we don't go home all that happy. But we shall see what the Panthers have got in the bag of tricks and what Josh Ficcarelli has come up with. Well, there's one thing he came up with, and that's Brad Kolditz. Put the ball in his hands. Slicing attack gets the opening salvo for your Panthers, and it will be Eric Lehman. Number 11 for the St. Clair serve. Joe! My goodness, I thought that was going to roll over the net. It rolled back, doggone it. And the service error ties us all up in one here in the beginning of the third. Well, there's those serving gods again. They even things out. They give it, they take it away, and it's a error back-to-back extravaganza. Brad Kolditz. A lot of air under it, and there's more air under it. Noah Blank with the kill for Bethel Park, and it's a 2-all third set. Jump serve and a good one. Joey DiGiorno handles it. At the net, short set coming to the near side, Mike Kapusta, and he finds a spot. The set wasn't all that great. It was low. It was a line drive. But Mike Kapusta finds it, takes care of it, and the slicing attack gets another point for Bethel Park. Out it goes. 6 service errors, Stephen Ivan. That time 6 errors for the Bethel Park Hawks, 3-all. In the third set, Jacob Ty, the St. Clair serve. Oh my goodness, well, that one didn't result in much, but it's a free ball for the Panthers, and now a free ball for the Blackhawks. Panthers couldn't use it either. Short set, and down it goes. Noah Blank again. 4-3, Blackhawks lead. Brad Kolditz just hoisting the ball over. It's in play. Kapusta. My apologies. That's Jacob Basic, number 16, doing the libero chores for the Panthers. And, oh, too bad. Another thing you could not see on TV, that hoist went way up in the rafters and got gnarled up in a rolled up net that separates the two halves of the court. Point Bethel Park in a 6-3 lead. From the back row, free ball Panther. No free ball Panthers. Well, ends up on the short side. Did not have enough to get over the net. Panthers get the point and the side out. Pat Vopel, that's senior outside hitter. Good line drive serve, but just had too much on it. Say sails it long. 3 points is the lead for Bethel Park at 7-4. Number 4, Tanner Alhausen checks in for Pat Vopel. He'll play back row. Touched over, Brad Kolditz with a bump. There's the set and the slide play. Nolan Conristo did not find pay dirt, and nor does Bethel Park. It sails way to the near side. Hawks lead 8-4, third set. Max DeYoung, good serve. To the near side. Dixon, we haven't called his name in a while, but Jacob Dixon back in action. Gets that kill and a 5-point lead at 9-4. Brandon Thorson. To the far side, Brad Kolditz, but right into the Bethel Park block. Garrett O'Grady not finding pay dirt, just barely nudged over the net. Yeah, well, sort of an overpass, or was an overpass. Nathan Harold, number 14 for Bethel Park, taking care of business. And my goodness, it's a 6-point lead. That may be the largest of the, Bethel won by 7 in the first set. Brad Kolditz off the block. He hasn't gone anywhere. 8 kills for Brad. Panthers cut that lead in by 1. 10-5. Hawks, third set. No, and the serve goes long. Max DeYoung just about 3 feet too long on that. Jacob Dixon with the serve over the top. Way up, Brad Kolditz has it. He'll get it back. Off the block and down, Brad Kolditz. That's how you do it, son. 11-6. Panthers trail by 5. Eric Lehman now the St. Clair serve. Up it goes. Short set. Why wasn't that a lift or a double hit, I wonder? 4 hits is the call. There was a lot of spin on that set. Panthers back within 4. Eric Lehman again. Just over the net. Covered nicely and tapped over. Oh, tremendous dig by Eric Lehman, but oh my, good effort. But the ball went backwards instead of forward. Bethel gets the point, and the lead is back to 5. Derek Miller with the Hawks serve. Back set right side. Kolditz off the block, and it is still in play. Lehman back set. Kolditz with the attack. Blocked again. How about 3 for a quarter? No, it will be Pat Vopel this time. Back row. Dixon. Oh, my goodness. Nicely struck by Jacob Basic. Back set, right side, slicing attack goes long. Panthers got it off the hands of Stephen Ivan. Long and out. Hawks lead 12-8. Brad Kolditz oozing the ball over the net. Back to the right side here. Free ball, who's got it? Over the top, but not down. Overpass. Oh, Jacob Ty just couldn't find the floor. It'll be another free ball. Short set. Ty again. And the old reliable. Mr. Dixon again. 13-8. The Hawk lead with Stephen Ivan. Back for the jump serve. And it goes long. Ivan again with the service there. 7 of them now of total for the team. 13-9. Panthers back within 4. Jacob Ty. Little knuckleball of a serve. Kapusta over the top and down. Bethel Park not wasting any time, maintaining that lead at 5. 14-9 now. The team's trading points. Not working out for the Panthers. Bethel content to do that now. Oh, whistle down the line. Pat Vopel breaking the sound barrier where that one lands just inside. 4 kills on the night for Pat. Tanner Alhausen, number 4, with the serve. Back set right side. Kapusta into the block. Oh my. Garrett O'Grady with the stuff block. The deficit's now 3. Can the Panthers work their way back here? 14-11 Hawks. To the near side, Dixon. Yeah, well, something tells me we had a case there. Dixon, I could have sworn, flew into the net, and I think his foot landed over the center line. I think probably the official closed her eyes and didn't see that. But it's a point for Bethel. 15-11, 4-point difference. Colditz with another one. Fooling him, knocking it off hands and wrists and out of bounds. 10 kills now, finally double figures for Brad Colditz. Max DeYoung the serve. Panthers trail by 3. And make it 2. Dixon breaking some threads on the net with that one. He wanted to slice it into the St. Clair bench. Instead, he sliced it on his own side. 15-13. Panthers back within 2. Free ball. Oh, Max DeYoung and Colditz over the top, but not with much power. Dixon, though, with some, recovered nicely by Max DeYoung. Far side, Colditz. Blam! Slam! Down it goes. Brad Colditz with a honey of a kill. That 5-point deficit now down to 1. 15-14. Panthers creeping back. Dixon oozing the ball over the net. It's still in play. Oh, joust won by the Blackhawks. Panthers giving it a run, but not enough. 16-14. Bethel gets the side out, the point and the serve. Brandon Thorson. Eric Lehman the set. Brad Colditz the attack, but into the double block. Not blocked. 4 hits is the call. I thought perhaps the Bethel Park, the hit was into the Bethel Park player. It was not. You only get 3 touches. Panthers took 4, 17-14 Hawks. Back set, right side. Dixon off the block, and down it goes. 18-14. Well, the Panthers had him. Panthers got within 1. Now it's a 3-point run for Bethel Park. 18-14. This is the 3rd set. Bethel's got 2 sets in hand. To the near side. Just touched over the top. Nolan Kondrich, great drive, keeping it in play. And Colditz with the block on the Dixon attack. (15-18) make it 19-15 rather. Bethel. Man, these Blackhawks can hit. When you've got all these 6-footers on your squad, that'll happen. Big jump serve. Lehman with the set. Over it goes. Hey ho, nobody home. And Eric Lehman puts it right in the donut hole, center of the defense. Panthers just need 3. 19-16 Hawks. Lehman with a serve. From the back row, Dixon, nothing on it, but boy, landed just in front of Eric Lehman. Panthers could have used that one. Now the deficit's 4. 20-16 Hawks. At the net. Yep, the overpass. Handled by Noah Blank. (21-16). Hawks lead by 5. Derek Miller the serve and an error. Panthers will take that. 8 service errors for the Blackhawks tonight. Panthers with 5 of their own. Brad Colditz did not use the jump serve. And oh my, Noah Blank, the senior hitter. 22-17. Panthers in some difficulty now, needing some points. Caleb Pearson, sophomore defensive specialist, back for the serve. Pat Vopel right into the block and the overpass. Taken care of by Mike Capusta. 23-17, and Josh Ficcarilli for the Panthers. Takes what he'll probably use his final timeout here. 23-17, the set goes to 25. So the Panthers need 6 points here in a big fat hurry. Meanwhile, Brad Kolditz leading all attackers tonight for the Panthers with 11. 4 each for sophomore Nolan Conrich, number 22, senior Garrett O'Grady, 21, and Pat Vopel, the senior number 5, all have 4. 2 each for Jacob Ty, the senior number 17, and Eric Lehman, the sophomore center's got 2. Max DeYoung, senior hitter, he's got 1 of his own. Only 2 service aces on the night for the Panthers, 1 from Brad Kolditz, 1 from Jacob Ty. Now let's see what Josh Ficcarelli can come up with. The Panthers get the first bump set attack possibility here off the serve of Caleb Pearson. Decent serve. Set from the back row, Brad Kolditz right at Dixon though, and on the second touch, down it goes. That was Brandon Thorson who touched that one over, and now Bethel Park with 7 match points in hand at 24-17. They just need 1 of the next 7. And it is a free ball from the back row over the top. Panthers have it. Eric Lehman short set. Jacob Ty gets 1 of them back, 24-18. Panthers needing a run here to stave off these match points. Quick setback, set right side off the block, and it is still in play. Should be free ball, Panthers. It is. Pat Vopel, the set back row. Oh, too bad Brad Kolditz could not use that thing. Dixon can, and Dixon did, and that is the name of that tune. Well, the Panthers put up a pretty interesting fight tonight. Bethel Park just flat out too much, and that is why you have seen the number 1 rated team in WPIAL AAA volleyball for this 2015 season. The Bethel Park Blackhawks come to our gym and take away the match in 3 sets, 25-18, 25-23, and 25-18. We are glad you're with us, everybody. There's still a lot more volleyball left this season. Kevin McGahee's my name. Mike DeSantis behind the camera. Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you next time on Upper St. Clair Cable 7. Good night, everybody.